We, as we know, are in unprecedented times where people have been distressed and confused and distracted and quite lost, actually. And these times have actually brought people to reflect on what life is about, how they want to live their life, how they want to move forward. Some people, it has paralyzed them, and some people, it's propelled them. And I find that travel expands you and refines you. Change is a choice, and if change is what you're looking for, overlanding is the way to do it.
You know, right now, there's never been a better time to go overlanding. The opportunities are incredible for people to go and explore remote parts of the world and remote parts of themselves. The toughest decision you're going to make is to just do it. You never hear anyone saying, I wish I'd spent more time in the office, or I'd worked harder. You want to look yourself in the eyes when you are lying on your deathbed and say, I did it, I took the risks, I made the most out of my life, and I made an incredible experience and memories that I treasure forever.
And one of the things that is in our ethos is we never want to live with, I wish I had, or I wonder what if, but at least I did. Paul and I are also caught by wanting to travel now as much as everybody else is, because we want to explore and work and travel at the same time. We don't want to have to wait until the day of, many people talk about retirement, we don't. We talk about life's evolution. So we want to travel and work and explore life all at the same time, with the luxury of technology keeping us connected.
So, you know, the biggest lesson I learned was when I built my first truck. I stripped it down to every last nut and bolt. I wanted the perfect truck to go through Africa. There's no perfect truck. There's no perfect setup. It's all about making a plan and making it work for you. So if you take your truck and you've got boxes in the back and you're living out of boxes, that's also okay. It depends on what you want and how you want to make it happen. But I feel that if you're using an excuse to have the better, the best, the perfect, it's an excuse. That's what it is. Get out there, start traveling, start getting out in your vehicle. It takes a number of trips to learn about yourself and your vehicle, and a number of trips to learn about how you travel together as a couple. So take that time to get to know yourself, the knowledge gaps in what you need to learn more about your truck, learn more about yourselves. And as you progress and grow that knowledge and experience, you will find that very nice balance of what you really need, what you don't need, and perfection's not one of them. So just do it.
I think one of people's biggest fears is getting lost in remote places, the unknown. What will happen to me? But what will happen to me can be, you know, like the glass half full or half empty. The most amazing things can happen. The road less traveled, take a twist and a turn, you find another place that you may never have had you not got lost. So do we ever really get lost? We get lost in our thoughts, but we don't really lose our way, because there is always a way.
You know, I had an interesting story because I had some clients who on their trip, all their maps and guidebooks and contacts were stolen from them. And when I got back to talk to them, they said to me that they didn't replace the maps. They never replaced the guidebooks. And they went on their journey through quite a long expedition, just talking to people. And people would share where they should go, what they should do. And it was a journey with a big difference. And they just relied on everyone else. It was incredible.
And for us, it really is about, may sound cliche, follow your heart, it knows the direction. And follow your gut, it knows where to go.
Joe and I together have been working on our dream. And when we got together 4 years ago, we talked about...
6 years ago.
6 years ago. You see how you can lose track of time? It's amazing. Anyway, 6 years ago, and Joe looked at me and said, we'll be working together one day, and we're going to travel somewhere unique. And for me, it is about taking what we speak and our truths and our values and living those truths and values, getting on the road again to really meet those people.
People have been forced to work at home. So that confinement has given people this itch to get out. We're not cage animals. What's magnificent, because of how we've all had to adjust and work from home, technology has been a gift, because we've been able to connect with people all around the world. And it's given us the gift of saying, well, if I can work at home, I can work anywhere. So I can get in my 4x4, everything is set up with solar panels, all the technical things, which is not me, that's Paul's thing. And you can connect anywhere in the world and do your work, and nobody will know any differently. The most beautiful thing with Zoom is you can change your backdrop and everybody thinks you're moving around the world.
I think keep the backdrop, because you're actually going to be in so many amazing places.
Exactly.
Thanks again for watching. If you'd like us to share more stories, more about us, please support us on Patreon, and the link's below.